Oh, look it. You reissued the protection order while I was on trial and you used a minute order to do it. Yes. And I refuse to have a mental health evaluation because there's nothing wrong with my mind. Ooh. You know, when you don't admit any evidence, you don't have any of the requirements of law. You just say, well, the guy's crazy. Look at him. He's obviously doesn't have it all upstairs. Yes, yes. But when you arrest somebody and you know they weren't in swim, let's say you approached me in the library. I'd like to talk to you about a case. And three pretty good sized officers show up. I got a feeling that you're not there to talk to me about a case now. They usually bring in the additional officers in the event, yes, that I decided to. Getting arrested out front of the Port Angeles Library was not something I wanted to experience. Now, if you had questioned me, yes, where were you on February 9th? I would have said, well, I was at this location. Yeah. See, on February 8th let me see here, of 2019, I actually, yes, had went to a housing resource center to apply for a rental assistance and actually was the first, right? Well, the scheduled appointment was on the 8th. Yes, I could have shown you the video from that day. Well, what happened was there was a snowstorm in Clallam County on the 8th of February. Yes. And in Swim, they got more snow than we did, though I did not go there and I could not prove that, but I had seen the news. They got feet's worth. Yes, yes, yes. Now, you telling me, okay, that let's see here. Oh, here it is. Uh-huh. Now, on January 30th of 2019, I had a 3-day pay or vacate. Yes. That's when we went there. And then we had a follow-up appointment. Yes, we did. On February 8th of 2019. And when I called them that morning, the schools were closed. Yes, the senior center was closed. Yes, everything was closed. Now, when you tell me that the alleged crime happened on the 9th, the day after that snowstorm, yeah, the thought, yes, that I somehow got to Squim, Washington, yes, I had purchased some clothes or borrowed some clothes that I don't actually own, got myself a headlamp, and went out stealing items worth more than $750 so that I could be put in prison. Um, I'm kind of thinking, okay, officer, yes, 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 that there was no reason to arrest me or put me in jail. Now, how it so often happens, yes, yes, yes. While in jail, I found out about the True Blood class action lawsuit for all of those that have been accused of mental illness or mental defect without the prosecuting admitting any evidence, not establishing any probable cause. See, I thought that someplace in the Constitution, yes, if you wanted to search or seize a person or items, right, you had to have a warrant issued by oath or affirmation. Now, I did go to the police station today as much as I didn't want to. Yes, I got my backpack. And as I remember it, I think I have a copy of the Constitution in here. Now, this idea of probable cause, yeah. The only law that I know of, and I can be wrong on this, I'll probably have to get some attorneys to advise me about it. Yes, yes. Is the Violence Against Women's Act allows for the probable cause arrest of any individual named as a respondent to a protection order. Now, usually, when it's a Class C felony, yeah, as I understand the Constitution, okay, I'm not an attorney, but let's look at it for just a quick second. You have this alleged photograph of myself in Squim, Washington on February 9th of 2011 during a snowstorm wearing clothing that I myself don't own because I don't own any jeans. Yes. And you're sure it's me? Looks just like him. Pooch. Was there a warrant issued, or was it just issued from the police department? Because I never got a copy of it. Yeah, I would have wanted to have a copy. I would have scanned it in. Ooh. Now, of all the felonies that you can arrest a person for, yes, which of those felonies require an actual oath or affirmation? I would have thought a Class C felony qualified. But nope. As long as you have a picture that kind of looks like the individuals, yes. Now, Amendment number 4, the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or things to be seized. Now, as I've done a lot of study about these probable cause arrests of the restrained for violating the restrained provisions of protection orders, yeah, I'm thinking police departments are just issuing traffic citations of oath or affirmation without any oath of office being called to be informed of the actual photograph that was going to be used to have me arrested. Now, there could be a lawsuit in this. Now, there could be a big. There you- Now, let's think about it. Amendment number 4. Yes, I'll read it to you again. The right of myself, yes, to be secure in my person, yes, my house, my papers, my backpack, against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants from any police department shall be issued but upon probable cause supported by oath or affirmation. Now, quite often you would say, as a police officer, oh, this is an oath or affirmation. Yeah, I certify under penalty of perjuring the laws of the state of Washington that I have issued this on this date at the location above and I have probable cause. Yeah, to believe the named person committed the offenses and entering my authorized user ID and password to authenticate it. Yes. Gross misdemeanor. Class C felony. Well, does it have to be a Class A felony to get a judge to have to sign a warrant for my arrest? A Class B felony? Ooh. How about a Class C felony where you get to go to prison if they find you guilty? Now, I had heard, yes, that misdemeanors and gross misdemeanors are within the jurisdiction of cities. I was watching that Supreme Court channel that they have on television, where it seemed to be that there was some big discussion about the actual jurisdiction of misdemeanors versus the jurisdiction of felonies. Pow! 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 Now I know. Let's say that you said here, this is probable cause, and you didn't have my ID, you didn't stop my vehicle because I wasn't driving. Now, you decided to issue a traffic citation where I was